Hello. Well, we are encountering a problem. Today is... I don't even know what day it is. It's Monday. Maybe the 17th, 16th, 17th, 18th, I don't know, of November. I'm struggling to get over a cough. And we're still having problems with our mortgage lenders, which is putting the whole move at the moment to the house that we've had the offer accepted on into jeopardy, which is obviously causing us a bit of unease, to put it mildly. I don't know how much you can see out the window here. It's starting to rain. So I think I've already mentioned before that the lender that we were using decided that, bizarrely, oh my word, what's going on here? Just decided that it wasn't the loan to, you know, the mortgage that we've got on it is relatively small. So it's not the amount. It's not because the house is not worth what we're asking for, because it's a small amount of money. But it's the fact that there's a livery there, which seems totally bizarre, and there's land, which seems totally bizarre, because they knew that from day one. And so we just can't get our heads around that. Now, we've now spoken to our solicitor, and they're flabbergasted. They're not sure what our lender was thinking of at the time, and it's a major lender. It's not like some backstreet lender. It's a major lender, and they were really surprised. So we are now in touch with another, and the mortgage broker that we're using, which we were recommended, hasn't proven to be quite as good as we were led to believe. So now we've spoken with our solicitor, and they've put us in touch with a man who's looking into it for us, and they've used them many times. It's their preferred man. So we're hoping that we can get back on track with another lender. So we're we're treading water at the moment. The only option is to go down the route of splitting the house into two. So the land we buy separately as a cash purchase, and we just mortgage the house, which is doable, as long as the current owners agree to that, which we can't see why they wouldn't. And we foot the bill for drawing up new land registry, so that's another couple of grand. More bloody, this road is closed more times than unbelievable. So it's just frustrating. Frustrating, I can tell you. I haven't been well, to be totally honest with you, in the last couple of weeks. I think it's partly due to stress. I'll take the van for a little bit of a drive, get it warmed up. Shouldn't moved for a few days, and I've only done short little runs, so get it nice and warm. Go driving this way. It's difficult to know what to do, you know. It's just, well, we know what to do. It's just frustrating that they won't do what we want them to do. And I think the worst thing is that they had all the information from day one, so they knew. There wasn't like they had to ask for further information, which they did. But that was the you know, when you go, so why have you declined it? Oh, it's because of this and this. Yeah, but you knew that from day one. and you asked all these other questions that we've supplied you with all the information for, and you never, man, you said that was absolutely fine. Bloody hell. So, well, what is the real reason behind it? Because the reasons you declined was on the basis that the information that you had from day one. Just ridiculous. So, not sure what is going on. So we have more options. We have the mortgage broker that our solicitor is now giving to us, other than the estate agent. And we thought it would be, and this is the other thing, we've got a mortgage broker down here, but we didn't use them because we thought, well, we'll go on the advice of the estate agent, saying that, you know, yeah, but you know, the mortgage brokers up here know the area, they know the lenders, they know the lay of the land, sort of thing, you know. So it'd probably be wise to use a local mortgage broker. So we went, all right then, and then he's proved to be worthless. So, you know, we've still got our man down here. But like he said though, he says, look, you know, I've got to be honest with you, I'll make my money. I don't charge you for my services, but unless you're going to use me. And we told him why we were using it there, and he went, no, that's a fair comment, you know. They are, you know, it would be the same if somebody was moving from Scotland down here. You know, we know more about the local area and the local market than do you know what I mean? So he was okay with us using someone like that, but he did say that the way I make my money is by commission off the land. And if you're only going to use me for asking questions, I was saying I'll spend time on it, and there's nothing in it for me. So if you want to use me, then use me. But if not, and I can see where he's coming from. You know, I totally accept that. So we still, at the end of the day, we might have to go with our tails between our legs and go back to our man down here. Yeah. It's a Morris Minor pickup there. Right, in this way. I'm going the long way round, so I want to get the van warmed up a bit. So the van is now full. We've now, well, not full. I'm a single layer. We emptied out the garage, or emptied the garage. I haven't completely done it yet. Stuff flying around in the back. So everything that's in the back of the van is coming out today and going into the unit. It's my job for today. And then I've got one more trip. I can get everything else in one more go then. In the van up to the unit then, and that is the garage. We also use our neighbour's garage. Emptied, which would be good. Which then means we've just got the loft to get everything down from the loft, which again is probably about another van full. Yeah, probably less than a van full. Yeah, single layer. Not double stacked or triple stacked, just a single layer. The whole floor space of a long wheelbase high top transit is covered, and that'll be us done. Apart from then, the rest of the house is all removals for the removal people. about to go out in the forest. I cooked a lovely roast shoulder of lamb last night. Oh my word. Low heat, 3 hours. Smothered in garlic and rosemary. And then cooked for about 2.5 hours. Covered. And then the last half hour I uncovered it, took the foil off, and then drizzled honey all over it. And it just baked off then, and oh my word, it fell off the bone. It was just lovely. And then we both went into food comas and couldn't move and felt ill. Ate so much. Oh deer, see the deer? See the deer running across the road? Now where there's two, there could be a whole load more, so just go steady. Good to see. Excuse me. So we're going to right arse about face if I can get into my unit, but like I said, I just wanted to give the van a bit of a run. At least the rain has cleared my windscreen off and had bird shit all over it. I'm still in shorts and t-shirt. It's not that warm out. And some horses. Grey dank day, a bit dreek. So we're not totally despondent about the house. It's just, is that more deer over there? To my right? Yeah, there's more deer to my right. I don't know whether you saw them or not. So we're now coming into Sway from the opposite direction. Yeah, there's a horse on the right. The road on the left there, I don't think have I ever been down there? I think I have, yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure. Look at the colours. Beautiful, isn't it? Imagine if the sun was shining there. What are these boys doing here? Open reach. A blind corner here. I can't see nothing. This van does not like being empty. I haven't got hardly any weight in it, and it just it's a rear wheel drive, and then she just spins. Put your foot down a bit, she'll spin. So she does like to have a bit of weight in her. And as I'm sort of driving pretty empty and light at the moment, it's she doesn't like the wet or gravel. Don't know what is going to be round these corners. Could be horses, plenty of horses around here. People walking dogs. So I'm nearly at my unit. There's a house for sale down here. It's quite a nice cottage to sell. That's what I think. You can't see it from the road. I was thinking of this one here. It's not that one for sale. Someone's been off the road there. Right, as I'm nearly here, I'll speak to you all. Another bloody blind corner. I'll speak to you all later on. Speak to you later on. I'm gonna go back to where I came. It's wet and horrible. That's the van unloaded, and I'm really pleased with how I've managed to. It's like a massive game of Tetris. Well, I'm trying to squeeze 10 gallons into a pint. Oh, it's going. We'll do it, but actually, I think we will. The only thing I've got to fathom out is my motorbike and sidecar, and now that could be a trip on its own, unless I can borrow a trailer. I've got a plan. Depending on the state of the trailer, I might be able to borrow one. I've got 2 light boards, so I might be able to make one good light board out of it. We'll see. Might have squeaky blades now. Yeah. And a fan going because they're a bit huffed up because I'm damp, moist, even. There'll be people screaming at that point. Ladies, sorry. And V8 drivers, obviously, they like a bit of moistness. Go back, see if we can see the deer again. I imagine they've gone for dry, somewhere dry. Into the forest. So we're going a long way round. Just to give the van a bit of a run. She ain't getting out much at the moment. I'm not working again this week, it's Monday. They've got nothing for me. And to be honest, I'm alright with that. I'm perfectly happy if I didn't have to go back to work. Got plenty to do. So not overly bothered. I've got to try and get myself better somehow. I seem to constantly have a cough. I found my old sheepskin that I used to put on my motorbike seat. That is now the seat on the Transit, and it's made it much more comfortable. Horses and a young'un. It's getting on now. They're eating the gorse. If I felt better, this would be the sort of day I might go and sit in a nice little cosy pub and get absolutely bluted. But as I'm not feeling up to it, I won't be. Oh, there's traffic everywhere. It's 40-mile-an-hour limit all the way through the forest, but you can guarantee some of these bastards won't be doing 40 mile an hour, they'll be doing 50, 60 mile an hour. And that's why so many horses die. You know, there's wheel spin, you can feel it. They horses roam wild all over the forest. You know, around here, they you know, they'll hurtle along here 50, 60 mile an hour. One spooks, they jump out. Most of them are pretty road wise, but at night you don't see them, especially the black uns. Some of them wear reflective collars, but I've seen more and more of them don't have them. But people just need to slow down and pay a bit more attention. I mean, I've been closed before, and I do pay attention. You know, I was really on it, and last minute, black one, you could hardly see it. It's purling down with rain, misty, murky, really bad driving conditions. Late at night, bloody horse on the road. You just see it at the last minute. And I was well under the speed limit. I thought I'll probably be doing about 30, I expect. But you know, it's late then. So anyone doing 50, 60 like they do, that's why so many animals die. It's not the horse's fault, they've got a right to be here. It's not like there's no sign saying horses. Everywhere you look, there's a bloody sign saying horses or deer or wild animals in the road. Wheel spin. But there you go, look. There's a sign there. Foals, day and night. You know, at the end of the day, the horses were on this forest before the roads come through here. Before cars were about. Well, that was good. I got that done well. Yeah, no, that was worthwhile. That was a bit of progress, and it was nice to see how I managed to pack it into such a small space, which was even better. So yeah, that was good. That was good. That sign there, it's unsuitable for HGVs. I used to take a double-decker bus down there. Hare and Hounds, nice pub. And very good food for a bloody badger pub. this is Sway. We've just come from one end of Sway all the way around the outside of it. Big circle. It's a really big village actually, Sway. Even got their own train station. And it's on the Waterloo line. So you're only a couple of hours, hour and a half to London from here. So you get a lot of townies coming down. But they bring the money with them, so. I think tonight we've got Bubble and Squeak and Gammon. Look forward to that. Cutting trees down there. I've been watching a lot of videos on tree cutting. When I lived up in Scotland before, I had an open fire in the house, and I used to get all sorts of wood from all sorts of anything. It didn't matter where I got it from. If it was wood, it'd burn. It was a simple philosophy. I used to burn all sorts. Yeah. This time I'm going to be a bit more not selective with the wood, but I never used to bother seasoning it. I used to just get the fire roaring and chuck it on. All used to burn eventually. Sometimes it was a bit of a slow burn, but I used to mix it up with pallets and, you know, doors and God knows what. Joists. I used to find all sorts. Chuck it in a van and happy days. I'll be a bit more selective isn't the right word, but I will be seasoning wood. So, and as I'm getting older, I won't be wielding an axe, because I did do me rotator cuffing a little while ago, 3 or 4 years back. So I'll be getting a log splitter. It's on my list of tools to buy. So I'm going to get a little electric motor, cheap and cheerful, you know, it's not like I'm doing loads. And then if that works and I do end up doing loads, I'll get a better one. I know the people that own the farm before, you know, the current owners, they've got they have like whole trees delivered, and he gets out with a chainsaw and chops them up, cuts them up, and then seasons them himself, and a year later, 18 months, they're ready to rock and roll. I'm hoping they will have left some fibre behind for us, but I have my doubts. So we'll see how that pans out. If not, I'll have to buy a bit in to start off with, and then see what I can. Whoa, you bastard! See what I can scavenge. I don't have a problem in burning pallets. You get through them though, that's the trouble. I used to have those big supermarket cages. I used to go out for the weekend and get a load of pallets and then cut them up. No, you just cut them up with a circular saw or a jigsaw, or work a chainsaw through them. It's easy to do. Chainsaw gets a bit messy, circular saw is better. I got one of those, so just cut up the pallets, stack them into the racks. What I used to do is, in my old house, in the house I had up in Scotland, I used to wheel the whole rack into the house. I used to sit in my hallway. I had a big like utility room and boot room, and it was all tiled floor, tiled walls, and it was it was like a dirty area, so you could go in with dirty old clothes and just strip off and get straight in the shower. And the boot room is in the boot room, so I used to just wear it. Used to be in there. Used to, anything that was a bit damp used to dry out. And the wood I used to leave in the garage for a bit, or just work the fire really high and then work it all in. Yeah, rafters. Just to see old buildings being taken down. I used to bin dive all the time. Stop at a van, hurl it in. Yeah, I'm not precious. Oh, it can only be ash or oak. If you set fire to it, it's going in the wood burner. You just got to be sensible, you just got to be sensible with it. I mean, if it's soaking wet, there's no point. It just creates creosote, which then sticks to your flue, which then could cause chimney fire. So, you've got to be sensible, but so I'm looking forward to that. Actually, that's one of the bits I am looking forward to doing. Well, I'm looking forward to all of it. We just got to get this bloody house and finance sorted out. I say I'm still smarting from the fact that they said yes and then turned us down at the last second. It's like, what are you playing at? So anyway, that's the state of play at the moment. We're I say we spoke to a oh, choking. We spoke to a couple of other people and they said we don't understand what the problem was. So we're just waiting back to hear from them. Hopefully we'll hear back something today or tomorrow, and we could be all set to go again. Just somebody decided to be an arse. So I'm nearly home. Have a cup of tea, have something to eat, some lunch. I don't even know what time it is. Don't. Right. So I'll get rid of this bloody cough. Right, I'll see you all later on. Stay safe. Deja vu. I am officially an idiot. Got home. When I get out of the van. Yeah, where's my phone? Must have left it up the unit. I had a quick look round, I couldn't see it. No, must have left it up the bloody unit. Oh, bloody hell. Drive back to the unit. Dive in, have a look. But I always put my phone, so I only put it in one place. Otherwise I will lose it. It's not there. I must be in the bloody van then. I haven't fallen out of my pocket, checked. So I've only been 2 places that could have been on the ground, so not there. It must be in the van then. Recheck, look, no, couldn't see nothing. No, it was on the floor. Idiot. Oh. Right, let's go home. Quick way. Into Tiptoe. Well, it's raining harder, but I am in my shorts and t-shirt, as you'd expect. There's a lorry coming. There's a lorry coming. No, it's not. It's parked. A bit of log man. Recovery. Recovery. Called Grumpy. Wonder why he's called that. That's alright, thank you. No problem at all. Old Land Rover 101 there, flatbed. Still used daily transport. I think he's a farmer or a logger or something like that. We've had a few dry days, haven't we? Now we're back to bloody rain again. Wootton and Bashley Social Club. Rising Sun. Haven't been in since they refurbished it. Since they charged me a tenner to make me own baguette. So house round here, this one on the right, they got a yellow convertible Rolls Royce. Something to behold. It's an old one, 70s, early 80s maybe. It's a beauty. And they use it as their daily car, even better. Excuse me. 30-mile-an-hour limit all through here. Tired. Always bloody tired. And I've got no reason, well, I have bloody coughing all. I just don't sleep well. Anyone else suffer from not sleeping well? I haven't slept well for years. Perhaps it's a sign of just getting old, I don't know. There's the old kebab man in front, look. Shitty kebabs. Get the proper, see there's two types of kebabs. You get the minced, regurgitated stuff on the right, and then you get the proper kebab on the left. If it looks like that one on the right, where it's all like, looks like one solid lump of meat, don't have it. You find yourself a proper kebabby. Excuse me. See, they do different types. One on the left is real meat, and one on the right is like, well, ain't much different than a fucking hot dog. It's all bums and bollocks. That's all it is. God, life. Well, eventually get home and I'll get something to eat now. Chickens are out. Well, not a very exciting video, but just bringing you up to date really. So the bottom line is, I feel like I'm repeating myself here, but bottom line, put an offer in on that. We've sold our house, we've put an offer in on the house, it's been accepted. We had a mortgage in principle, and they said, yeah, you can have a mortgage, and then when it come to, yeah, we'll have it then. Let us know when you're ready, sort of thing. Yeah, we want it now. No. Hang on a minute. So we're in the process of finding another one. The hoops you have to jump through. So we're just seeing what happens. We haven't lost hope yet. So yeah, that's about it really. When I know more, I'll let you know more. No? When I know more, I'll let you know. Not more, just what I know. If you know, you know. I'm confusing myself. I'll speak to you all later.